Hi, I'm Lindsay, and welcome to the Power Pause, where I help you improve your posture in everyday activities. And today's theme is interacting with others. We're going to look at one common postural issue when people have when they're in a conversation. This thing that people tend to do is often talked about as head forward posture. It's often referred to in terms of using the computer, and it looks something like this, right? And we see that in conversing as well, speaking, listening. People are having a conversation. They're often not aware of it, and sometimes people will tell me, "Oh, I saw a photo of myself, and I thought I was kind of sticking my neck out or sticking my head forward." And they had no idea it was happening, but they didn't like how it looked in the photo. What people tend to be more aware of that they're doing, if they are aware doing something with their bodies when they're speaking, is they might say, "Oh, my shoulders feel tight and slouchy," or "When I'm speaking, I feel like I'm constantly running out of air." So this kind of posture, which we often see when people they go to start to speak. Maybe they're trying to get something in, like almost like they're pushing what they want to say with their neck, or there's maybe some excitement, like "Hi," uh, that it feels like you're pushing your face forward, which you kind of are because your head's attached to your neck, so you are pushing your face forward. But you're also pulling your head back at the same time. So you might be able to see that on me. If I do that again, I'm pushing my neck forward. So my face does go forward with my neck, but my head's also going back. And I'm pointing that out because that creates a lot of tension back here, and it creates a downward compression. So my rib cage, my shoulders all go down. If I'm getting slumpy, it's probably starting from here, right? You don't usually see people just sort of stick their shoulders forward independent of the head going down. So if I just stick my shoulders here, probably looks kind of strange. You're probably more used to seeing people doing something like this. So if you find that, you're getting tense when you're speaking, again, you feel slouchy, or if you feel like you're running out of air, this could be either what's setting it off, or it could be one of the issues that's causing that problem. So another thing that happens when we compress like that is we actually get in the way of our breathing, and then you might feel like you're trying to gasp to get a full breath. Another way of looking at this, I was talking about it as being sort of, like you're trying to say something, or you're trying to be engaged, or trying to listen. It's almost like a trying too hard, sort of getting ahead of yourself before you speak, creating a lot of tension. Probably kind of hear that in my voice now. Is that there could also be a different way of doing that that's a little more sinky, a little more, you know, sort of sinking down, maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable, almost like you want to hide yourself. That could happen during interactions as well. It's kind of the same movement, but it has a little bit of a different intention behind it and communicates something a little different. We're going to look more at today at the, sort of pushing the neck forward, getting the neck tense. And just a simple thing you can do to try to avoid that. Now, I suggest you try this in a moment that's not super stressful. So an example might be maybe you're at a cafe ordering a coffee, assuming that's not really stressful for you, that this could be an opportunity to practice this. So here's the tip. What I want you to try to do is, let's say you're about to have some kind of conversation with somebody, and you want to avoid doing this when you're about to speak, or if you're trying to listen to the person. So instead of doing what feels like pushing your face forward, I want you to just move your whole body more forward. So I'm sitting right now, so I'm actually just going to lean a little forward at my hips. And see, I'm not doing this. I'm going to stand up. And I could simply take a step towards somebody as opposed to doing this. Or again, I could lean at my hips a little bit. So I'm leaning from here just a tiny bit. My hip joints down here, not at my waist. Just bending a little bit, sort of like you're just sort of sticking your butt back a tiny bit. That moves me closer without doing this, right? So take a step or lean more with your whole upper body, or even you could lean a little bit down lower at your ankles. But see if you can move more of you and not just your head and neck like that, because that does put quite a bit of tension, pressure into your body, make your shoulders slouch. It can affect your breathing, affect your voice, and keep you from feeling really kind of, comfortable and composed while you're having a conversation. So give those a try. And if you would like to learn more on this topic, I have a free workshop coming up next Thursday. And if you look below, there's a link where you can click on that and sign up. So if you're interested, simply curious about this topic, feel free to take that workshop. I will also be talking about a 6-week course for women on this exact same topic, posture, and how we interact and communicate. Be offering that early next year, starting in February, and I will be giving more details about that during the workshop. And if you have any questions, always feel free to contact me through my website, which you can access through that link below, or leave a note in the comments here. So give that tip a little try, and if you have any other suggestions for these videos, you can feel free to share them with me. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.